What does the fox say? Oh, goodness gracious. Furballs of fire.
Who has done this?
Ouch!
Why are you causing all this trouble?
Well, it all started when you were trying to get laid and you
Oh,
carried
you're
that
trying to
around
get laid, that's right. I still haven't gotten any nookie.
We shall ambush him at the city gate at dawn.
Oh, I'm here for nookie. And all of these things.
Nookie?
You'll give me a prostitute. You'll give me a prostitute now.
Very well. Would you prefer ample bosom or ample bottom?
Yes. You will get someone else for me. You will get someone else for me now.
Is there a problem, sir?
It's just that she doesn't look very clean. Oh, that was absolutely fantastic. Almost as good as crushing my enemies, seeing them driven before me.
And hearing the lamentation of their
women.
women. Yeah, Samson. You told me the story 5 times now. Did you really single-handedly kill 1,000 men?
Of course. If it bleeds, I can kill it.
Speak of the devil. I think I'm getting my period.
I don't have any blood on me, do I?
Damn it! I'm supposed to work this weekend. I ain't got time to bleed.
Nice.
Hey, I wonder if you killing all those soldiers has anything to do with all those men waiting outside the city gate to kill you.
Oh?
So let me get this straight. After all those strict laws you gave the Israelites, the guy God Almighty himself handpicks to judge Israel is this hookah-smoking hooker fucker.
Oh yeah, basically. You will stop him. What the hell?
Hey, I ain't gonna try to stop the guy. I mean, I knew he single-handedly killed 1,000 of our guys, but I had no idea he could lift a gate. We don't stand a chance. This motherfucker can lift a gate.
Wow. Delilah. Wow. You are a vision of loveliness and all of these things. I think I am falling into love with you.
Oh, Samson, I love you too, more than anything.
Wow. I am going to pick some flowers for you and all of these things. I'll be back.
You will lure him into telling you the secret of his Hulk smash powers and how we can overpower him so that we may tie him up and subdue him.
But he's my husband. I would never betray him. I love him.
Each of us shall give you 1,100 shekels of silver.
Done and done. You know what I'm saying?
Huh, I'm detecting a theme here.
Oh?
Yeah, all the women are untrustworthy.
That they are.
It's almost as if they're being depicted that way on purpose, as if by someone who doesn't think very highly of women.
Why should they?
God, maybe you should rethink this little narrative.
What? Why?
Because when stuff like this is put in a supposedly sacred text, it could be used as a justification to subjugate women, possibly even for thousands of years. Isn't it kind of ironic that a book about liberating people from oppression would be used as a tool of oppression?
And?
Samson, tell me the secret of your great strength and how you can be tied up and subdued.
Subtle.
Of course, I have no problem telling you these things because I feel no suspicion towards you whatsoever. The secret is to tie me up with 7 undried bowstrings. Then I will be as weak as any other girly man.
Samson, look out! The Philistines are upon you! I thought you said the bowstrings would subdue you.
I lied.
You've made a fool of me. Come on, tell me how you can be tied.
This has gotta be the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life. Obviously, at this point, he knows that she will try to subdue him if he tells her, and thus will never tell her the secret. No doubt he's also going to leave her now that he knows she will betray him. Nobody God Almighty handpicks to lead the Israelites would possibly be that dumb.
Right.
Now, if anyone ties me with new ropes, then I will become a girly man.
Well, both the Philistines and the Israelites have already seen Samson snap new ropes, so they're gonna know that's bullshit.
Right.
Samson, look out! The Philistines are upon you! Samson! You keep lying to me! Come on! Tell me how you can really be subdued!
Am I actually witnessing this right now? Nobody's this stupid!
Oh, if you weave my hair into the fabric of a loom and tighten the pin, I will become like a girly man. I know that seems extremely elaborate and contrived, but it's totally true. Totally.
Okay, I'm glad you finally told me the secret and that you're surely not trying to fool me again. Samson, look out. Philistines.
Oh, I totally believe you. Where are the Philistines?
Come on!
Really?
How can you say you love me when you won't even tell me the secret to your strength? I mean, sure, I've clearly shown that I can't be trusted because every time you pretend to tell me, I immediately turn around and try to use it against you. But that's not a good reason not to tell me, right? Come on, just tell me. Tell me. Please just tell me. Come on. I promise I won't stab you in the back again.
This is the exact same thing his first wife pulled. Like he's gonna fall for that again.
Oh, okay, I'll tell you. My strength comes from my hair.
What an idiot.
My glorious hair hasn't been cut since birth, as it represents my vow to God.
Goo, goo. A vow since birth? Bullshit! Babies can't make vows. You can't make a pledge without comprehending it first.
Jeffrey, that's just backstory for his kryptonite. Every superhero has to have some kind of kryptonite, right?
Okay, but what does hair have to do with muscles? Strength comes from muscles.
It's called magic, Jeffrey.
So that's it? Hair strength? Not genetics? Not a high-protein diet? Not extra long workout sessions? You're not even gonna attempt to make sense?
Jeffrey, I don't have to make sense because...
God.
Hail! Delilah has sent word. She says, "Come back once more. He has told me everything."
Yeah, right! Like they're gonna buy that after being fooled 3 times in a row. Ever hear of a little boy that cried wolf? It's human nature.
Very good. Get her cash ready. Let's hit the road.
Gee, It's almost like the bad guys know exactly how the story is supposed to go. I wonder why.
How? Even though you know the real secret of my strength, which you've repeatedly tried to use against me in my sleep, I feel totally comfortable falling asleep on your lap right now. Crush my enemies.
Samson, the Philistines are upon you.
Get him, men!
Oh, my hair! My glorious hair! I can't believe you'd betray me like this!
Oh my god.
Okay, Jeffrey, we get it already. He's a moron.
Come on, move it. You, get the door.
Oh, no you don't. I'll get the door. Ow! Ouch! I broke the little piggy that abstains from roast beef. And the one that jingles all the way home.
No, you're mistaken. The little piggy goes wee 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 all the way home.
Ow, it's jingle all the way. Ah!
Samson, get up. The rulers are calling for you to entertain them. And you better not disappoint.
Ow, don't worry. I'll bring the house down.
Let me get this straight. The Philistines know that Samson gets his strength from his hair.
Yep.
And they actually let his hair grow back.
Yep.
I guess it's just another case of everyone being conveniently incompetent for the sake of the storyline.
Jeffrey, the vow means that you can never have your hair cut. Now that his hair has been cut, even once, the vow is null and void.
Let me guess. You're gonna ignore that fact, aren't you?
Yep.
So consistency means nothing to you.
Nope.
So you plan to undermine the whole point of the vow.
Yep.
And they couldn't take a few minutes to shave his head once in a while, just to be on the safe side?
Nope.
And what if they did? Would you abandon Samson just because people were forcing him into non-compliance with his vow? Which, if you think about it, isn't actually a violation of a vow if it's against his will. I mean, just think about it. If you...
Damn it, Jeffrey, I don't want to think about it, okay? I'm just having a bit of fun. Now sit back and enjoy the show.
What's going on? I can't see the show.
I am getting weary. Put me by the pillars that support the temple so that I can lean against them.
So let me get this straight. 3,000 people have enough room to stand on a roof that is supported by 2 pillars.
Yeah, I mean, how else is Samson supposed to kill them?
Oh, that's right. Logistics don't matter because storyline. I forgot.
Oh God, please strengthen me once more so that I can get revenge on the Philistines for my 2 eyes.
Because 2 eyes are worth thousands of lives, many of which had nothing to do with the loss of your eyes. Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
Well, his eyes were a rather lovely shade of blue, Jeffrey.
Let me die with the
The Bible tells us nothing of Samson's 20 years of leadership, instead focusing on superhero antics. Consider why the author of this story chose to omit what would be the most verifiable part. It's a telltale sign of propaganda. Dehumanize an enemy which justifies their genocide, and then invent or appoint a hero with contrived grievances for the people to rally behind. Philistine deaths are okay because they worshipped the wrong gods. They're oppressors. They're just Philistines. Imagine if radical Islam became the dominant religion and a text is written today that is considered sacred thousands of years from now. The text tells of a story about some brave heroes who were sanctioned by God to attack their wicked oppressors in a suicide building collapse that killed 3,000 people, just like Samson did. It was morally right, future apologists would say, because those 3,000 people were just Americans. If you can recognize the barbarity in one of these stories, then you should be able to recognize the barbarity in the other.